Hello, and welcome to the Mary Kay National Area Fall Advanced Class. I am so happy that you took the time out of your day to give yourself and your Mary Kay business the advantage of some extra education. We have a lot in store for you today, including a brilliant class from legendary, independent, Senior National Sales Director Emeritus Cindy Williams. Cindy will share her expertise on getting back to basics, keeping it simple, selling, team building, and sharing the opportunity, as well as her best tips on how to keep working your business no matter what. We'll also hear from Mary Kay Ash's great-granddaughter, Jessica Bear, who will be speaking about the heritage, the history, and the heart of the Mary Kay National Area, and why it was so important to her great-grandmother, and why it's so important to her now. Mary Kay Ash always said that the faintest ink is better than the most retentive memory. So I hope that every one of you is prepared to take lots of notes, because the information you're about to receive is definitely noteworthy. As members of the Mary Kay National Area, you are in the right place at the right time. Your area is making history as the place where success happens. You are supporting each other in ways that make us so proud, and we hope this Fall Advanced class gives you the knowledge and the drive you need to help keep your business growing and your spirits glowing. So let's get to it. The first speaker you're going to hear from was literally born at the feet of greatness. As Mary Kay Ash's great-granddaughter, Jessica Bear, learned firsthand what it means to live by the golden rule, how to make people feel important, and how to cherish and value our mission of enriching women's lives. Some of you met Jessica at seminar during our Denim and Diamond celebration, but you all have the privilege of hearing from her right now. Mary Kay National Area, please give a warm welcome to Jessica Bear.
Hello, Mary Kay National Area. It is such an honor to be speaking to such an incredible group of Salesforce members. And I'm even more honored to share the story of how and why my great-grandmother started the Mary Kay National Area. Mary Kay Ash introduced the title of Independent National Sales Director in 1971. Helen McCoy and Daleen White were the first to receive the prestigious title, with more to follow in the coming years, and that included Susie Vickers. In 1978, after the tragic death of Independent National Sales Director Susie Vickers, my great-grandmother knew that Sue's area would be feeling her loss, so she wanted to meet with them at seminar. At that meeting, it was pointed out to Sue's area that Sue debuted as an Independent National Sales Director from Mary Kay Ash herself, so it was only fitting that Sue's area would return to her. By 1988, 12 national sales directors had debuted under Mary Kay's guidance. It is these 12 women who produced all other independent national sales directors. Now think about that for a minute. Really let it sink in. The Mary Kay area is the birthplace of all independent national sales directors. Talk about a pride point. It was in 1991 that Mary Kay Ash requested that the Mary Kay area be renamed to the Go Give area because she felt the name captured the spirit of the most caring and sharing women within the independent sales force. Then in 2019, it came full circle when the Go Give area was renamed to the Mary Kay National Area. It was fitting for the area to be named after its founder, Mary Kay Ash. So, the Mary Kay National Area was the first national area in the history of this great company. I love having the opportunity to share this history with you because it gives us all a glimpse of what it must have felt like to walk in Mary Kay's shoes. And speaking of Mary Kay's shoes, I have a fun story about my great-grandmother that I would love to share with you. Mary Kay was at an event in New Orleans where she had been standing for hours and hours taking pictures with Salesforce. Of course, she wouldn't stop until everyone in the long line had been seen. When they were done, even though her feet were killing her, she insisted on walking back to the hotel with National Sales Director Carolyn Ward and her husband. So what did she do? She kicked off her shoes and walked through the French Quarter in her stocking feet. As they were walking down the street, my great-grandmother spotted a hot dog stand on the corner. Now, if you knew Mary Kay, you know that she loved hot dogs. So what did she do? She stops and got them all hot dogs. She was so humble and such a genuine person. And that's who she truly was, as real and as authentic as they come. She changed the world. But at the end of the day, she was a mother, she was a grandmother, she was a friend. And she was standing on the corner of a street eating a hot dog in her stocking feet. It does not get more real than that. And that's how I remember her, real and authentic. So, as a family and as a legacy, how do we fill those shoes? We all have an important role in keeping up this legacy, in passing on this opportunity to support and enrich women's lives. Our legacy is only as strong as the people who care enough to put in the work. The Mary Kay National Area is this unique and big, powerful area of the Mary Kay Independent Sales Force. And I believe that we can be the legacy. We can work together to keep Mary Kay Ash and her dreams and goals going forward, especially this group of amazing trailblazers in the Mary Kay National Area. You can be the keepers of the flame, and I am here to support you doing that. Mary Kay Ash said, "Do not desire to fit in, desire to lead." So I'm asking, will you lead the way towards this? Will you make a commitment to carry on my great-grandmother's legacy? You are a powerhouse of an area. You hold the key. I'm honored to stand with each and every one of you as the keepers of the flame, as carriers of the dream. I hope you enjoyed hearing this fun little nugget of Mary Kay history as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity. I look forward to seeing many of you at Leadership Conference in Nashville and to celebrate Mary Kay's 60th anniversary with all of you at seminar.
Wow, I literally have goosebumps right now. What an honor to be graced with the storytelling treasures and the Mary Kay heart of Jessica Bear. I'm sure her great-grandmother would be so proud of her, just as we are. Now, it's time to learn from a legendary powerhouse of the Mary Kay Independent Sales Force, Independent Senior National Sales Director Emeritus, Cindy Williams. But before we meet Cindy, I'd love to share some of the highlights of her incredible Mary Kay journey. Cindy Williams began her Mary Kay business in December 1981. In June 1983, she debuted as an independent sales director, and she made her debut as an independent national sales director in October 1999. Cindy was a $1 million sales director 3 times and won the prestigious monthly Go Give Award in February 1989. Throughout her business, Cindy earned the use of 15 pink Cadillacs, and as a sales director, she was a member of the Circle of Achievement 8 times and the Circle of Excellence 6 times. And as a national sales director, she was a member of the Inner Circle 14 times and a 4-time top 10 national nationwide. At Leadership Conference 2022, Cindy made her final Mary Kay debut as a National Sales Director Emeritus. Mary Kay National Area, please welcome Independent Senior National Sales Director Emeritus, Cindy Williams.
Hello, Mary Kay National Area. I am so honored and excited to be your teacher today. And I want to start off with one of my very favorite quotes. You know, all over my office, I have sayings that move my spirit, that motivate me. And I would encourage you to do the same thing. And this is by James Michener. He says, "The master in the art of living makes little distinction between his work and his play, his labor and his leisure, his mind and his body, his information and his recreation. his love and his religion. He hardly knows which is which. He simply pursues his vision of excellence at whatever he does, leaving others to decide whether he's working or playing. To him, he's always doing both. And I thought, today, that's really how I have felt about this beautiful Mary Kay journey for the last 40 plus years. I was only 25 years old when I was exposed to Mary Kay. Linda Price invited me to try the products, invited me to hear about the opportunity, and I was just not interested. And then one day she said that if I would go and have a Mary Kay makeover, a facial with Linda, that Linda's independent Mary Kay sales director was going to give Linda a gift. And I was like, well, then I'll go with you because I wanted to help Linda win. So as you start thinking about your goals for November, December, finishing 2022, your dreams for 2023 year, when you talk to people, always share what's in it for them, of course, but also what's in it for you, because people love to help us win. And that's been a very big part of my journey. And what I heard when I went to have that facial, Linda shared about the Mary Kay opportunity, as I hope that you will too. Mary Kay is really just finding a need and filling it with the products. So every time you share the products, if you share your heartfelt story of why Mary Kay was intriguing to you, that could spark someone else's interest. And what I heard was that Mary Kay Ash founded this company on these two pillars. The first one was to live and work by the golden rule, to do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and to put your faith first, your family second, and your career third. And I thought, wow, is that really possible? I had been at home with my son for a year. I worked until the day before I had my baby, and I loved being a stay-at-home mom. I loved nursing that baby. And then when he turned about a year old, I started getting restless and I wanted more. I just really didn't know what more looked like. When I heard the Mary Kay story and considered the fact that I could be a work-from-home mama, that really appealed to me. So I salute Linda Price for her caring enough to be aware, to invite me, and then caring enough to share. So I hope that will inspire you, that you won't miss somebody like me. Even though I was not interested in the product, I didn't know what Mary Kay products were. I wasn't interested in the opportunity because I didn't think I could ever do anything like this. But it was the story. So be sure to share the story, whether it's for a little side hustle or if somebody's going to tap it out like I did as a Mary Kay business opportunity. I think it's our goal, almost just think the thought, care enough to share, to be aware. As an independent beauty consultant, I immediately took advantage of the opportunities for education. And I just salute you for being on today to listen and to learn, because we never know when we're going to get a little paradigm shift. It helps us think a new thought. So I plugged in immediately. I joined December the 8th. I got my first team member December the 9th. And you think, oh my goodness. Well, you guys, I was just scared to do this by myself. And one of my best friends, Emma, was really, really good with makeup, and I didn't wear any makeup. So I called Em and I said, Em, I just became a new independent Mary Kay beauty consultant, and I want you to do it with me. And she said, well, what is it? I said, I'm not sure, but I don't want to do it by myself. And so she said, okay, we'll learn together. And that was really powerful for me in the beginning, especially to have a power partner. We listened and learned together and took notes, and then we would brainstorm. And she was excellent at makeup application, and that helped me to learn at least how to apply my own. And I was so hungry to learn about skincare because I had really problem skin. I'd had acne all of my life. And so I was just like Pac-Man for knowledge, to learn about the products, to learn about skincare, because I really wanted to serve other people like me that wanted their skin to get better, but just really didn't know how. And years ago, I took a class, and one of the teachers said the root meaning of celle, I guess Latin or Greek, one of the meanings was to give. I would give you my corn, you would give me your eggs, before there was monetary money. So for me, selling, Mary Kay, committed in my mind to serving, to giving. What could I give that person to support them having better skin, or, you know, a natural look, or if they wanted to have a diva look? Then I was hungry to learn how to serve those people. I continued to be a good student in my 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and now 60s, leading, loving, and learning. And I believe the rest of my life is the best of my life. I wake up every single day with my positive affirmations. I choose victory, you know, not victim. I have little symbols all over my house to remind me that I can choose to be frustrated or fascinated, you know, bitter or better. It really is a choice. So that's something else that has been part of my claim to fame all these Mary Kay 40 plus years. Life is not fair and life isn't easy, but it's really not what happens to us, it's how we respond. And I think Mary Kay is simple. Simplify and you will simplify, just finding that need and filling it. And Mary Kay asked herself, I was very blessed to have her as my teacher for many years. She taught me that people skills can be learned. And that was important, especially if a new team member of mine was painfully shy. You know, Mary Kay said that our attitude can control our altitude. And I believed her. She said, everyone has a sign around their neck that says, make me feel important. And I became a master of that, of really looking at people. I see you, you know, and whether they bought a mascara or the whole miracle set, repair set, or nothing, I really was there to serve them. And in that little window of time, whether it's an in-person facial, a full-blown skincare class, a virtual, you really can connect with people if you pay attention, you know. So that's been something that I always really have decided I wanted to become better at. Mary Kay also said, all things being equal, people will do business with people they like. All things being not equal, they still will. And so make sure it is your goal. Things that I've said to my potential clients is, you know, with all my heart, my opinion, I believe you can spend more money, but not buy better than Mary Kay. And I truly do still believe that. I'll just show you real quick. I've got some props for later, but these are the 3-in-1 time-wise bars, the soap bars. This is just my personal stash. This isn't to sell. I'm an emeritus now. I don't even sell Mary Kay anymore. But my personal stash, between what I use, what Dean and I use, what I give away for gifts, I'm almost a star consultant. So that tells you how much I love this product. And so believing in the product, sharing the product, and believing in people. Really, that's the Mary Kay way, right? Mary Kay taught us that it was the power of positive thinking, that character is revealed in adversity, not created. We figure it out forward. We don't fail forward. My beautiful offspring, Gina Beck, taught me to not say fail forward to success. We figure it out forward, because, you know, it's really not how hard you fall. It's how high you bounce back up. And delay is not denial. I've always said, give me a recommitted person any day over a committed person. You know, it really shows who you are when you can fall down and get back up. And what we teach from the valley, people hear so much more loudly than from the mountaintops, okay? The rear view mirror is very little and the windshield is very big, so stop looking back. And I decided several years ago that I was going to become unoffendable. That is actually impossible. But if you decide, that will be one of your greatest tools, where negativity will just bounce off of you like Star Trek when you put up that force field. So hurting people hurt, and you just have to say, bless them, right? And move forward. That'll make a big difference. If we learn to ask the right questions, then we will get a better pathway to help those people be influenced that Mary Kay is the best product, just like I believe, and the best opportunity. I'll tell people that the one-time sale means nothing to me. I want you to use Mary Kay to get benefits from it. I want you to use it for the rest of your life. I want to be your Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant forever and ever. You know, I'd love to work with you if you would love to work with me. I'll even say sometimes at my facials, you know, if you love Mary Kay, you're going to tell everybody. And if you don't love Mary Kay, you're going to tell everybody. So I'm going to make sure you love Mary Kay. So that kind of a spirit, that kind of energy, that kind of belief will help build relationship and trust from your customers that trust you, like you, know that you really care about their products. You do trade their foundation color out. I'll even say, you know what, Susie Joe, you say right now this isn't the best time for you to start your own Mary Kay business, and I so respect that. But if you ever decide to consider Mary Kay, please promise you're going to call me, because I've traded your foundation color out 4 times, and I kind of giggle because I was earning that loyalty. It's not just given. You earn it based upon your great customer service. I say that DNA stands for do not argue with your creator. We're all uniquely created. We're all the different sprinkle on the cupcake. So use your own gift, walk in your own lane. I believe we're blessed to be a blessing. And like I said before, I signed my independent beauty consultant agreement on December the 8th. Emma was my first team member on the 9th, and I was a star consultant by December the 15th. So I had big goals from the very beginning. So I want you to think about, what are your goals, your personal goals for November, for December, your retail selling and your team building goals. Maybe it's cash profits for your family's Christmas this year. Maybe it's to be a star, to earn a car, to go to Nashville, to leadership conference as a brand new independent sales director, or a DIQ, or maybe with the new offspring sales director, or how many DIQs will you take with you? So starting to think about what you really want. Mary Kay taught me that people rarely get what they want, but they almost always get what they expect. So write down your wants, your needs, and then what are your expectations? On the wall in my office, it says, work without vision is drudgery. Vision without work is fantasy, but work with vision is victory. So I'm going to show you a little bit of products that I don't have the things that I've always had before in all my 40 years because now I'm an emeritus, but I'm going to show you the ideas. But in my day, I would put together the Mary Kay hand cream in a little coffee cup, any kind, a plain white one. Actually, I would even go through and all the coffee cups, you get them when you collect, or Christmas things, and I just recycle them. I'd make little gift tags that says coffee and cream. You just tie it to the cup, and then you just put a hand cream in it. And that's such a reasonable price gift that people will give to the teachers, to their neighbors, just a little love gift. Mary Kay coffee and cream. You can do it with your shaving cream also. Just do it on your computer. Just type it out and cut them in little pieces, punch a hole in it, and that can tag it because it's the words. The words will help you sell the product. So be sure the coffee and shaving cream or the coffee and hand cream. A gift I gave to my kids' teachers most of my life was oil-free eye makeup remover and black mascara. I mean, everybody needs and wants something like this, so the price point is great, especially as an independent beauty consultant. Of course, I would package it up pretty and give that away. Satin hands is always going to be a no-brainer. I mean, I have them on every one of my sinks. So the satin hands, you can fluff it up. Packaging matters. The eye buys more than the ear. I love lip glosses, and what I would always do, you just get Christmas ornaments, maybe old ones that you have, and maybe she's the little angel with the hands. Just cut it in half and hot glue the lip gloss. So she's holding it. So it's an ornament they would actually hang on their tree, and at the same time, it's a gift, and you would just have all different colors. That was always super popular. Sometimes a gift certificate with your empty compact, and then they would fill it when they would come for their makeover with you. That can be a really fun gift. Oh, and I love the Naturally line, not because I'm scared about the products and other products. I just love these products. I love the mask that you rub on the oil. I love the stick. I love the cleanser. But if you take it out and you put it in something that helps you present it, and then I just say, if it was a lookbook or an Applause magazine, when Mary Kay features a new product, cut it out and save it because it'll help you, quote, sell it and show and sell. So I can show you all these other things, but my favorite. This is what I put together, and just put a big bow on it. You just take your travel roller bag, and in the top you put the satin lips, take it out of the boxes and have the boxes because that has the ingredients, and I just use white shred. Then satin hands, same thing. I have the plastic bag folded up with the ingredients back there. Satin body, is in there, and then I call it body butter, but the last pocket is with the beautiful shea butter. So this rolled up in a travel roll-up bag is a fabulous gift that anybody would really love. And if you want to take the price point a little lower, just remove this from the bottom pocket, leave it empty, and recommend that whoever's buying it for the other person, they can put something in there. And this is such an easy, it's packaged, it's ready to go. And then I'll show you at Valentine's, I put pink shred in it, and I even have little Valentine's Day cards put on there. Satin lips to kiss, satin hands to hold, satin body to hug, and the bottom one says, I love you from the tip of your nose to the bottom of your toes. So these roll-up bags make excellent gifts. You just put a bow on it and they're ready to go. So I hope that you will get some ideas for your Christmas selling season. I joined December. I've always done really big gift sales. And how did I know who to contact? Y'all, I just always contacted first the people that I did business with, whoever I paid money to, my real estate agent, my insurance agent, all the different people that I did business with in my local town were the first ones I called on. Then it wasn't a cold call. I rarely did quote cold calls for gift sales. I mostly did warm. The dentist that put braces on my boys, oh my gosh, that was a chunk of change. And he definitely bought gifts for me every Christmas. And so be thinking, who do you know that you can offer your services? Remember, selling is serving. I give you my service. And I think nobody cares more about the person that opens the gift than I do. I want them to love the gift. So I hope that helps you with your goals and your dreams for this new season, when we can work virtually and in person. We've been given the gift of learning a lot in the last couple of years. I hope that you are fascinated with the new opportunities. The quote that Mary Kate on my desk right now is also on her desk in Dallas. It says, around here we're realists. We expect a miracle every day. And I really do expect a miracle every single day. And I'm going to close out by reading another favorite quote. I live by my quotes, by the way, my affirmations, my positivity. It's not normal to be happy all the time. It's a choice. You came into this world screaming, you'll probably go out screaming, but it's that dash in the middle that you can determine. And there are miserable people in mansions and happy people in huts. So you got to choose your happy. So I'm going to close with Og Mandino. I will greet this day with love in my heart, for this is the greatest secret of success in all ventures. Muscle can split a shield, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of men. And until I master this art, I will remain no more than a peddler in the marketplace. I will make love my greatest weapon, and none of whom I call can defend against its source. Yes, I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I do this? Henceforth, I will look on all things with love, and I will be born again. I will love the sun as it warms my bones, yet I will love the rain as it cleanses my spirit. I will love the light, for it shows me the way, yet I will love the darkness, for it shows me the stars. I will welcome happiness, for it enlarges my heart, yet I will endure sadness, for it opens my soul. I will acknowledge rewards, for they are my due, and I will welcome obstacles, for they are my challenge. I will greet this day with love in my heart. So let's just take God as our partner. Let's remember all the words that Mary Kay Ash taught us, left us. I have a stack of miracles books. I have a stack of the Mary Kay People Management books. I give them away all the time because I want to be the greatest ambassador that Mary Kay has ever had. She changed my life internally, externally, and eternally. And she can change yours too. So remember to pass it on. That's what she asked of us. God bless you.
Wow. Have you ever seen anyone more dynamic than the passionate and powerful, independent Senior National Sales Director Emeritus Cindy Williams? Well, I hope you all took really good notes, because that class was filled with pearls of wisdom from a lifetime of learning and succeeding. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Cindy Williams. I hope you all feel as in touch with greatness as I do right now. And I hope you take what you've learned here today and make the most of it to help advance your Mary Kay business. Step up your future successes, reach your goals, and achieve those dreams. From all of us at corporate, we know you can do it.